Hey everybody, welcome back to Mimi's Mixed Bag. Today is a snow day, and so I've been doing a little snow day planning, and also I intended to film a little thrift haul from February last week, and I just didn't get a chance to, and so now today's the day that I want to share with you a few things I picked up last month. I didn't get a whole lot, didn't go but just a few times because we were iced over one whole week last month, and I had the grandkids almost 2 weeks, and so I just can't get a whole lot. I'm not on my regular schedule when all those extra things are happening, but I got things in a bag downstairs that I just wanted to show you, and then I'll put them away. But in the meantime, this morning, we woke up to 5 to 9 inches. Just depends on where you're at in the city, and so we definitely have 5 or 6 inches outside. And since Memphis is not accustomed to this type of weather, we don't have the snow plows and things like that, and so it really just shuts down the city. And only essential employees usually end up going to work, which my husband's at law enforcement, so he must go. And so he actually took our tractor this morning and plowed out our driveway so that he could get the truck out and go to work. So he made it, and he'll be back this afternoon. But what I did this morning is I came in here in my craft room and got to straightening up and things, and just realized that I really needed to spend some money in here. If you've watched my craft room tour video, I said in there that I wish that I had that Pottery Barn furniture or Martha Stewart craft room stuff. I mean, who wouldn't? But I was so excited to get this space when this was my daughter's bedroom that I just kind of snatched and grabbed anything organizational that I thought would work. The thought that was, if it was something, that I could store stuff in, I snatched and grabbed. And, now that I've been in here 2 years, I really realized that I really need to spend some money and get some real organization done. It's kind of like an organized chaos right now. I know where my buttons are, I know where my ribbons are, and I have scraps of things, and that's kind of the nature of crafting, is that you do tend to save little scraps of ribbon and things, and I just need somewhere to put that kind of stuff, and it's just getting to the point to where it's not functional what I had, and now that I've been in here a couple years, I kind of know what I want now. Just like for my sewing machine over here. I don't sew a whole lot anymore. People just don't sew like they used to. I'll sew some little crafty things, or some little baby things, or, trim out some burp claws and things like that. And so, but it's just not functional, me sitting on that stool trying to sew. I do need more of a sit down craft area. Let's see what else. Something else I wanted to purchase was some of those, 9-hole cubby organizers that you see at Target and places. And so I've just got, realized that I do need to spend some money in here now that, I have figured out how I want this room to function. So that has been my snow day planning. And so I'm going to go downstairs and show you what I picked up in February. And stay tuned, because I did a little few seconds clips of our backyard. You can see what we experienced, and so this is a big deal for Memphis. We don't normally get but an inch or dusting to an inch every year. So we are pretty excited about this. My Facebook news feed is just full of people showing their white front yards, and so it's just funny to watch it. So anyway, stay tuned, and I'll show you what I got. Okay, everybody, I'm going to show you what prize items I got for February. Now, this is something that I certainly didn't need, someone with a dozen pair of scissors, but this is something I bought for 45 cents, and I thought it would be something great. I could let the kids help me, cut paper, the world's best wrap cutter. So, you just put it in there and slide it, and it cuts your gift wrap, and so I thought that was a good little deal for 45 cents, something the grandkids could use. This is something that I may or may not use as is. It's just a big bag of pearls and some other little fitting things. And it's just a craft kit. It was originally in Hobby Lobby for $6.99. And I got it for 99 cents. Just the supplies alone is worth 99 cents. All those beads and wire. All those pearls and wire. So I really got it just for the purpose of that, really. And I may or may not. My Christmas is gold and silver and cream. So I very well make some of those for my Christmas tree. I picked this up at Salvation Army. And the reason why I got it is the other day I was at Big Lots and I could not believe how expensive these boxes are. I mean, they're anywhere from $15 to $30. And even the small packs, if you get 4 or 5, they are $5 and $6. So anyway, this is a 12-piece LED tea light set, and I opened it up, and it was brand new. Even the little battery tags were still in place, never been used. $1.99. So even if they don't work, I've only wasted $1.99. But if they do work, definitely worth $1.99 to stick in some candles around the house, or some little luminary things. Picked me up a new Tennessee shirt. I've already washed it. I use that to walk in or do yard work or whatever. I picked up my granddaughter a little outfit. We're big Hello Kitty fans around here, so thought this was awfully adorable for $4 for the shirt and the shorts together. And we just got this because it was so funny. My husband and I were at some little thrift store, and I paid $3 for it. But with us having 2 wiener dogs, we just had to buy these. And you actually shake it out of their rear end. Is that not hilarious? So anyway, a little salt and pepper shaker, and just couldn't resist buying those. And in the cabinet, I should have got them out and showed y'all. We've also have some wiener dog corn on the cob holders, and so we've got a wiener dog kitchen going on here. All right, the next thing I got was this big coloring book. My grandson is crazy about airplanes, and I looked this up on Amazon. It was $8 and something, and I know they sell these at Walmart too, and I know they're at least $5 or $6. Brand new Disney coloring book, had all the stickers, the shoe, and so he's just gonna love this. Got this for 99 cents, so that was a steal to get him this big coloring book. And came across this was somebody had made this for $1.99. Just the fabric alone is worth $1.99. These vintage airplanes, I'm definitely going to make him some pillows out of that to go on his bed. He's got a navy blue comforter, and this will be so cute on his bed with these vintage airplanes. We've got airplanes hanging from his ceiling, and it'll be so cute in his airplane bedroom. Now, this book is something that I don't normally read. I do read occasionally. I love, funny stuff and lighthearted stuff, and like Sweet Potato Queens, or chick lit, like from Jane Green and stuff like that. But I had to buy this. My husband wasn't crazy I bought this. He said that I wouldn't waste my time reading this, but I just wanted to, just out of curiosity. If you've ever watched that HBO series called Paradise Lost, or ever followed this murder trial, it's the West Memphis 3. It's where it's actually 21 years ago, these 3 young teenage boys was convicted of murdering 3 young little boys, like 7 and 8 years old. And they never did actually prove they did it. I don't know, long story short, these 3 guys were convicted and spent 20 years in jail, 20 years on death row, and just a couple years ago pleaded the Alford plea, which means that they pleaded guilty and they got out of prison. And so there's been lots of conspiracy theories of who did it, the stepfather, all kinds of stuff. Well, this is kind of the older of the 3 teenage boys, and all these boys now are like 40 years old. And this all happened about 20 miles from our house in West Memphis, Arkansas, and just right across the bridge. And so this is just a book he wrote. He's definitely kind of a weird character, but I just really bought it out of curiosity. I paid $5 for it. And this came out in 2012 when he was released from prison. And so I just out of curiosity, it's an easy read. I've already read a couple chapters of it, and just out of curiosity, I wanted to read it. And so my daughter said she's in line next, and she wants to read it. But anyway, I'm not really a dark type person. I don't like scary movies and things like that. And he definitely was accused of witchcraft, and he was definitely a beat to his own drum. But anyway, I picked this up and just thought it was interesting since it was just almost in our backyard. Now, I picked this up. A lot of people probably wouldn't even know what this is. This actually, and I could not find any kind of tag on it. And when I saw it, I thought of Ballard Design. If you don't get that Ballard Design catalog, that you usually get them free, or if you order something, they'll send them to you like crazy. But it's a decorator catalog. It's called Ballard Design, so you might want to look them up. But this is the type. This is their style. Everything's cream and gold and black, and it is a fireplace mantle runner or scarf thing, and it hangs over your fireplace, and it's cream and gold and got black, and it just has Christmas written in all different languages, and I just loved it, and I can't wait, because I haven't decorated Christmas in gold and cream in a few years. I've done more of the neon green whimsy stuff, and I'm kind of tired of that, so I'm going to go back to this more classic type this next year. So I'm just starting to collect up some things in that color scheme that I want, and I'm anxious to try it. There's tons of little tassels, and I even kind of Googled it and tried to find who made it, and I really don't think the way it's made, it really does not look homemade, but there's no tag on it whatsoever. But there's tons of gold tassels hanging from it, and just very good quality, and so this will certainly be pressed real good, and I hope I can use it next year somewhere on my fireplace. And the last thing I picked up, which I should be flying this today, is just a snowflake flag. I've got a huge collection of outdoor flags, and so I never can pass one of these up, and I paid $1.99 for it, and so it'd be just something I can use in January next year, just to jazz up the front or the backyard. So that is it, and so stay tuned, and I'll show you my wiener dogs getting their bellies rubbed by snow. Here it is, the first week of March, and we are snowed in, and the dogs are going nuts. It's rubbing their bellies. The snow is so deep. We don't normally have snow at all here in Tennessee, but it's so funny to watch them hop around like a rabbit. All right, I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.